Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nai. This is the second video I'm filming for the day. I just finished filming my Aries collective reading and now I'm doing Aquarius. I don't know if I'm going to do Libra today, but yeah, Aquarius. You know what just came to mind? Taurus. But anyways, let's get into the Aquarius reading. I don't want to talk too much. So, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What is a message for the Aquariuses? The Aquarius suns, the Aquarius moons, the Aquarius risings, the Aquarius Venus, the Saturns, the Aquarius stelliums, just any type of Aquarius. What is the collective message? And I also want a specific message. So guys, I'm going to be shuffling and I'm going to be doing a 5 card spread. So I don't know if I'm gonna edit out the shuffling, but if you don't want to see it, just skip ahead. What is the message for the Aquarius collective? So the first card we have is strength in the sideways position. Message for the Aquarius. So then we have affair in the sideways position. So I'm going to finish shuffling before I say anything, but honestly what this is giving me some type of struggles with vulnerability when it comes on to relationships. And I feel like for some Aquariuses, they have been trying to embody more of that vulnerable energy. That's just what I'm picking up with this. We have the Empress in the sideways position. Trust in reverse. And need one more. Okay, we got 3 more. So I guess God had different plans. Then we have discuss in the sideways position, crushing on you in the sideways position, and anxiety in the sideways position. So what I'm getting from this is I'm hearing problems with vulnerability in relationships, and I heard problems with stress in relationships. But I feel like for some Aquariuses, you guys have been very emotionally disconnected for a long time, and I just feel like recently you have found yourself indulging in more fruitful relationships or people that have aligned with your frequency more, and it's causing you to step into a more vulnerable energy. And I just want to say this: whenever we do things while we're scared, we're sending out a certain message to the universe that we're taking a risk. And my friend told me this on a live. He said the universe will always reward you for taking a risk. Here, I'm seeing somebody that's scared of being vulnerable, but at the same time, they feel comfortable. And it's like they're pushing through that fear regardless of how they feel. And they're kind of taking a risk in some sense to build their connections. So I hear that for this emotional vulnerability and for this strength that you displayed, sometimes showing emotions for certain people can be very hard. So just know that with this risk you're taking, because it's a risk. Hold on, let me get the card that flew away. Yeah, I'm back. Because one of the cards that is a part of the spread flew away. I just feel like with this risk that you're taking, you'll definitely be rewarded for it. Because you're in sync with the universe. You're right where the universe wants you. They want you to be connected to your emotions, which is your divine nature. If you're disconnected from your emotions, you're not in your divine nature. So it's like that's always important. So yeah, they just see you stepping into this more nurturing, more feminine energy when it comes on to your relationships and building connections with others. This is what I'm getting with the Empress. And I feel like with you embodying this frequency, you're attracting more genuine relationships. Because with this Empress card, I'm really getting like genuine vibes and like generosity. So I guess this is kind of confirmation in like some way if anybody was wondering if they're on the right frequency, or if they're doing the right thing to attract the relationships that they want. Yes, you are. If anybody had a question like that, you're just like pushing through your trust issues. I am still seeing like trust issues, but slowly but surely you're coming out of your shell, and you're learning to just build up more of an admiration for life and people. I'm starting to like people again. So before you're like a big no person when it comes down to people, because I feel like in the past you used to be a people pleaser, especially because that's what I heard. Because I'm a people pleaser, but I don't get the energy now that you're a people pleaser, but this feels like past energy. So it kind of just got to a point where you got like thrown under the bus so many times when you're just like, I don't like people anymore. But now you're starting to like people again, and you realize it's all about the right people and finding people that understand you. And that in itself is a spiritual truth, and that in itself is another spiritual awakening. People feel like to have spiritual awakenings, it has to be this big thing. No, a simple realization is a spiritual awakening, because one piece of small advice can completely change your life forever. Things don't always have to be grand, they don't have to be grotesque for it to be very meaningful. And it's really the simple things in life that are meaningful. So I get that while you're doing this and you're kind of dipping your feet into the water, there's still this anxious energy and this lingering anxiety and fear in the back of your mind. But you're pushing through it. And I'm just hearing the universe say that you will be okay, you will achieve your goals, and you will meet the people that you have always been destined to meet. You've been outcasted for so long, but now it's time for you to finally find your own crowd. Honestly, this yeah, Aquarius readings feel like very chaotic. So I feel like there's also a lot of chaotic energy. I mean, like the wind was blowing, things were falling from me, the card in the damn spread flew away from me. When I did Aries reading, it was much more balanced, and the message was about balance and some type of stagnant energy. But it's just like a complete contrast. I feel like the Aquariuses, they're much more chaotic around this time during this season, because they're taking so much risks and they're kind of in their head about it. So that's the specific message. So now I'm going to move on to some minor arcana, and then that will basically conclude the reading. So a message for the Aquarius collective. And then Aquarius is like an air sign, even though Aquarius reminds me a lot of the water element, because I really don't regard Aquarius as a air sign, because it just gives me such water sign energy. Like I feel like it's up there with Scorpio, and Aquarius people are like so deep, and so like their exterior can be very rough, but they're such deep people, like very dark and mysterious vibes. I feel like Aquarius people are kind of like Scorpio people, and I kind of just associate them with the water element. But my friend, he told me, he said, You guys like border water and air. So that's why, because Aquarius have such a water energy to it. And then the name itself, the fact that it has aqua in it, but the Aquarius is definitely in their air energy right now, because there's like so much wind. I just see you guys whooshing all over the place, just kind of chaotic. So I have the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm gonna get two more. Um, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of Pentacles. Are y'all focused on money? Anyway, okay. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I just heard not taking charge emotionally, but let's get into the spread and see the overall message we can interpret. Okay. I hope the cars don't fucking blow us up. I hope the cars don't blow away. Um, so I see with like Aquarius right now, they're very like focused on improving their crafts. And I also feel like this has to do with your relationships as well. Like you're focused on your creative progress and improving your tasks, but there's also an emphasis on relationships as well. It's like I think for some of you a support system is very important and you're just tired of trying to manifest people or wait for the right people to come to you. So it's just that you started putting yourself out there and actually socializing and doing what you need to do. And this is how you have been finding people that click with you. And it's like, this is what the universe wants you to do. It's like you can't keep staying in that shell. Like you trying to, I'm hearing for some people, this whole manifesting idea is just a way for them to soothe like their subconscious spirit because they don't want to go out there because they're subconsciously scared of people and relationships, but you've really been taking on the initiative and just dedicating time into building solid relationships, and I hear it's going to pay off. With the seven of swords, I'm just getting that in the past there's a lot of deception, betrayal, sneaky behavior, or just people like acting really dishonestly or you being lied to, and that has really like scarred you. So because of like these instances, you just like picked up this Knight of Pentacles energy, which is just relying on yourself, working hard, and just being persistent. But I'm also getting like with these Aquarius people, it's like it's kind of like a drought. There is just a lot of frustrated energy at the same time and being all over the place because while you have been focusing on other things in the arenas that do help you out, which is like your creative projects, your job, your money, you feel like at the same time it has just been like a lot of slow progress or just people watching but not really like contributing. And it's just really frustrating to you. And I think this is why like certain things have also motivated you to build stronger support systems. The Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. It is about waiting for results after hard work. So I feel like you have given up on waiting at the same time, and this is why you're taking the initiative. But I also feel like now, because I feel like this was a test or this was like a divine task. There's something about you forming the relationship and taking these risks. I said at the beginning, the universe will always reward you for risks. You won't have to be waiting anymore because the universe is proud of you for taking this leap of faith, and they're going to be sending blessings your way back to back to back. So it's like the wait is over. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. You won't have to be pursuing anything anymore. You won't have to be pursuing romantic offers. You won't have to be going on ventures anymore. Like, all the universe wants you to do now is be present. Right now is the time to live these things. You're not going to be pursuing anymore, you're going to be receiving. So, stepping out of this masculine energy into this feminine energy. Woo, that was all over the place. Even though the video might not appear chaotic, it's like the energy feels chaotic. So, I just know there's like, but I just get that it's because there's a lot of shifts, transformations, a lot of walls being broken down, especially with this risk taking. Aquarius is like this was heavy risk taker energy. And it's so funny, we're moving on from Aries, and Aries are really risk takers like that. But yeah. This was the Aquarius message. I hope it resonated with anybody that comes across this. I set the intention for the right people to find this video. And if you like the video, if you like my vibe, if the message resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe. I post other readings on my page. I just finished my Aries collective reading, so I don't know if a Aries or anybody with Aries came across this video, they have that placement in their chart. Maybe there's some messages in that video for you too. And there's just other videos on my page, just me talking about things. More of those are to come as well, but just going with the flow. Thank you for watching. If you like me, if you like my vibe, if you think I'm authentic, don't forget to subscribe. Bye. I'm gonna post one more reading, I think. Yeah.